Hello everybody, welcome to a Joyful Traveler. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a turkey with a Pennsylvania Dutch stuffing. And the recipe calls for a 10-pound turkey, a loaf of bread chopped up into itty bitty bits. You're going to need 1 onion, 1 apple, any kind, 2 stalks of celery, 1 egg, and cooked gizzards. And it makes the yummiest recipe. And you stuff that all into the turkey. And I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. This Pennsylvania Dutch stuffing is a fluffy, non-greasy, non-spicy, yummy stuffing. Take your turkey out of the freezer on Sunday and put it in the refrigerator to let it thaw out. Step 2, put the butter ball in the sink and open it up and take the gizzards out. Step 3, take the gizzards out and put them on a plate and then put them in the pan with water and put it on the stove top. So turn it on high and let it boil, and then once it starts to boil, turn it down to simmer and let it cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. So step 4 is after the gizzards start to boil and they're done cooking, you chop them into little bits. And this is what it looks like. So step 5 in this recipe is to take a loaf of white bread or any type of bread and to cube it up into cubes. Take the crust off. The bread will reflect the flavor of your stuffing. The key to this stuffing is to tear this bread into itty bitty bits. Oh. Take off the crust and tear it into itty bitty bits, right?
Yeah, the biggest challenge comes at the end. When you got your stuffing all mixed up. Getting it all into the turkey.
Yep. A whole loaf of bread can be stuffed into a turkey. So you gotta tear it into itty bitty bits.
The challenge, in my case, the challenge is, that oven will only take a 10-pound turkey. 12-pound is pushing it a bit much. So a full loaf of bread in a 10-pound turkey is a challenge.
So it's a challenge.
Yeah, that's why, it helps that when the bread is really minced up.
So you want to mince it up.
You can squish more of it into the turkey.
This is fresh bread.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta be fresh bread.
Gotta be fresh bread.
Stale bread won't smash.
This stuffing takes about 2 or 3 hours to do.
Yeah. You're going from scratch.
If you're going from scratch. Can't find the stuff chopped up. The key to making this Pennsylvania Dutch apple stuffing is to cut everything up into itty bitty bits. Cube it. Really tiny. So we have our gizzards, our onion and celery, our apple, our shredded bread that has no crust on it, and 1 egg. And the next step is to mix it all together and stuff the turkey. You're putting garlic
powder and pepper.
And a little bit of pepper.
Well, it's a mixture of garlic and pepper. It's all together. And you just take everything and
How many years have you been making this recipe?
40 40 some odd. First did it in 1996.
Wow.
His mother stopped cooking.
So you're just shoving it all in one bowl.
Oh, that was in one bowl.
Okay.
Challenge is getting the egg distributed evenly. To me, the special treat was the stuffing. Because it only happened once a year. Okay, now, I guess we need to use that grill plate.
So the right side up is the breast side up.
Yeah.
And now let's see if she can get all this mixture into this 10-pound itty bitty turkey.
Oh, I think I need to turn them upside down.
But you cook them breast side up.
Yeah. I always stuff this part first.
That's the back end.
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure.
This is our tradition, to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. While you're cutting up your bread and all the bits, and then watch the dog show afterwards while you're stuffing the turkey.
If it takes that long to get everything ready.
The American tradition. Well, if you're liking the video, please like and subscribe.
This takes time.
You're stuffing it as tight as you can, huh?
Yeah, I always do this part first because the skin's expandable.
Hmm.
You know, there's this big piece of skin. And just mash it into the walls.
Where did the tradition of stuffing a turkey come from?
Look it up. I have no idea.
It's not greasy but it's moist.
It's soft. You know, it gets its crunch from the onion, the celery, and the apple. None of the three of them don't totally lose their crunch.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, they're not raw. They're cooked through, but they're not. Yeah. On the first Thanksgiving, John was here. He took exception to my stuffing the turkey. He wanted the stuffing on the side. He didn't want me to stuff the turkey.
Ugh.
Tell him to go to hell.
This is the way it's been tradition for how many years, and all of a sudden,
All my life, you know, if somebody tells me,
your friend wants to change it.
he's going to eat my turkey, he's going to eat it my way.
That's tradition.
Yeah, he didn't like stuffing cooked in a turkey because
It makes it greasy.
yeah. And you know, I was like, no, mine isn't. And as far as I was concerned, if you didn't want any of the stuffing, I'm fine with that. More for me.
Well, he's never had it before, and then he ate it all.
I do.
It's funny.
I don't think you were particularly enthusiastic about having turkey stuffing.
Well, I'm not. I was never into stuffing. I hated stovetop stuffing. I always hated stovetop stuffing because they put thyme and rosemary and all kinds of sage and all kinds of weird stuff that makes me have heartburn. Your turkey doesn't have any of that in it. It's edible without spice, and that's what makes it, you know,
Natural ingredients.
it's yummy.
I mean, it has, you know, it does have
It's natural ingredients, but it's not.
garlic and pepper, but not
Yeah, but it's
overwhelming.
It's not overwhelmed. No.
If any ingredient gets forgotten, by God, it shows up in the taste.
If
If you're used to this kind of stuffing.
Don't forget any of the ingredients.
Your mother did one year. Yeah, boy, was that noticeable.
Ugh.
My father and I both complained. Mother had to stop and think, would she, you know, what do you mean it doesn't taste right? You know, and she tasted it and she said, oh, jeez, I forgot the apple.
It's funny.
And we weren't sure what was missing. Just didn't taste right.
Something wasn't right. Where's your sticks?
Over on the side here. Yeah, I moved from California to Virginia right before Thanksgiving. I think we left California sometime after Halloween. It took about 5 or 6 days to cross the country. And we were in Arkansas. A couple days, you know, we were trying to beat a snowstorm to Virginia, and so we figured out, you know, to beat the snowstorm, we would be arriving in Virginia Beach really early morning hours of Thanksgiving Day. And my father wanted his Thanksgiving Day turkey. So at Little Rock, Arkansas, when Mother called him, she gave him a shopping list. Yeah. You want turkey with, you know, all the goods.
Then he had to buy it.
He had to go to the store and get all the ingredients. And we got home, I guess it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And we were back up at 5.
To make the stuffing.
Yeah, to do the
The
turkey.
3-hour stuffing.
He got his Thanksgiving Day turkey.
Was it your birthday that year, time of year?
Huh?
Was it your birthday that time, or?
Well, my birthday always lands around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, that was nothing new.
So now you're taking it and you're pulling the skin over.
Well,
You stuffed it as full as you could.
Yeah, now I gotta...
Sew it together. You're using a skewer. And Christine just texted me. Always be thankful for your family and friends, because you'll never know when you don't have them. My friend Christine just texted me and said, you know, her mom, this is her 3rd year anniversary of her mom's passing. The holiday is always hard for her. So we need to appreciate our family and friends. What product are you using? Can't believe it's not butter.
Just personal preference.
Just garlic powder and a little bit of pepper in there.
Yeah, mixture.
Mixture.
Somewhat 50-50, but not quite.